So guys, now we got some Lupe.
Oh, fuck.
Kneeling on Needles.
He's gonna fuck some shit up.
Here we go. Oh God.
Waves. It's gonna be fun. You say
Yeah.
waves, I say waves. Kaepernick, what up? I knew they was gonna do that too. But it's all good though. You gotta stand up for something. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Gravitons orbit around my halo space. Halo space. Little Debbie crumbs and potato flakes. Junkyard food needs 808s. Better say your grace. Stay your place. Play your bass. And wait on the upright write-ups. And them niggas down like us. Writer. Fiber optics on high fiber. Move. Quick like that. No Ico ass say shit like that. Magnum Montandre rolling on a rubber hit virgin for the album. I was floating on the cover. I picked my car. They let a lad in. I was floating on the cover. Made a message out of mess. Got them clothes off the float. Then taught them how to dress. Made a space so they
float on the cover.
It ain't fair, bro.
Made a message out of mess.
It ain't fair, bro.
Yeah.
It ain't fair.
Message out of mesh.
Man, it ain't fair. It's just not fair. It's not fair. Simply, it's not fair.
No. But again, it's so easy to see why Lupe would fly over people because of the reference. He's the reference. He might be the reference king.
Yeah.
He just wants to know how you so chill. He just said how you so chill. Like he would.
I don't know. I'm really high.
I mean, what's there to stress?
All the time.
One of my favorite things to do is sit back and listen to music. So why be chill?
Yeah, just be chill.
I think the only time you probably see me getting heated is when we were talking about the Tyree Nichols situation.
Oh God, man,
Right.
that was bad.
Yeah, I cried in that one.
Yeah. That one was bad.
The only time I get heated really or change my emotion is if it's talking very deep about certain subjects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like clear injustices and stuff like that. Like,
or when I'm really trying to make Ian pay attention and see the point. When I really want Ian to see the point, it's missing it. It's like right. That's what Ian always gets it at the end.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta break things down for me, but
Ian, he's like, oh shit, that's what I was missing.
Yeah.
They can milk this way, had them open up the udders. Broken off hat, folks in all colors. I wish a nigga would try and open y'all shutters. Cartier frames, Aoki on the shirt and the red and white chuckers. Why you going on hard though? NASCAR star got bars by the carload. You know.
Open up the party, be on the frames.
Bro, NASCAR stars got bars by the carload.
Wait, what's that first one? I didn't get that one. What you said?
Party in the frames. There's a party at the house. You're seeing the frames of everybody on the wall.
Yeah.
Whenever you go to a party.
Yeah.
House party. All you're seeing the frames on the walls. People who live there.
Oh
yeah.
I get it now.
He lives in hip hop.
Yeah.
I get it.
I get it. I get
it
that.
now. Damn. You know, my head's
that's why it's like Jesus. It takes a second to.
Sometimes, some things take a second to click.
And that might not even be what he's.
Yeah.
No LF1 to come out the top, but for this 10, I'ma just open up the cargo. And my deepness might spit the stash box sequence that I open up the cargo. If I break it down to your little homie, might get a nigga carto. You ain't gotta worry about ours though. Joggers like joggers, and I might drop skulls. There's an art show. K-Dot want stretch marks. I wanna own everything that's west of the best parts.
This is an art show?
Dude. I don't get how Lupe does it. I really try to understand, man.
The more
it don't click.
I listen to Lupe.
Just headaches.
Dude, it's getting to the point where I'm like, he's better than Jay.
Than Jay-Z?
Yeah.
You can make the debate. There's an argument for it.
Yeah.
Like I've always said, lyrically wise, M's better than Jay.
Yeah. When you start putting everything together with Lupe, man, the freestyles and everything, but you can't take the freestyles away from Lupe either. That's
that's true. Yeah.
Dude, And honestly, even what Carell was talking about when we first started live, and the more I've been thinking about it since we've been sitting here, honestly, Jay has been dropping in my tier list. The more I've been thinking about this, Lupe's already soared way up.
I get it. I get it. It's just
You're never going to take away Jay's hip hop. What he
you
did to hip
can't
hop.
take away his influence.
That's what I mean.
That's what it is. You can't take it away.
But
Because not he's not I think Jay's got to the age where he's 50. Lyrically, he doesn't have to prove anything anymore.
no,
It's just business wise, he's helping artists become the best versions of themselves.
is he though? Is he actually doing that?
I mean, he's helped several people out of contract issues.
Yes, but he doesn't do what M does to help people.
Like you mean like feature on other people's stuff?
Yes, that's my point. Getting him out of contracts, doing the business
I
stuff
see
is
what you're
one thing.
saying. I see what you're
But
saying.
But if he features himself in,
I see what
if
you're
Jay
saying.
would get on tracks with people, he would actually be able to promote more. That's what M
yes,
does.
yes,
If
that's
they
how you
if they
promote.
deserved it,
Yeah,
maybe
M
Jay
only
don't do that.
raps with you if you truly deserve
And
it.
that's
Exactly.
when you start really, really looking at it. Who has done more for hip hop?
M.
I mean,
You're not going to take away Jay's influence on it. Of course not.
that's like when
It's the New
people.
York scene.
That's like I hate. That's kind of like when people say, "Oh, well, Jay-Z made Beyonce." Beyonce was already
Oh
big.
yeah, he didn't.
No,
Beyonce.
she
No,
was
Beyonce
She
was
was
she was
already
already
big
big.
before
She
she
was
was
already
married
big.
to Jay.
She was already
Like,
big.
but you see
I
how
mean,
that.
it didn't hurt her that she's married to Jay.
No,
Like,
No,
no, but you.
it made a dynamic couple right
yeah, it
there.
just
Like
made a power. Like right
powerful
now,
couple.
They're a power couple.
they're the
Yeah,
power couple in
they're a power couple.
of music.
But if
Yeah.
you even think about it, Cole and Kendrick do more for hip hop than really Jay.
I see what he's saying.
Business wise, Jay is the business force.
He's
behind
like,
hip-hop.
yeah, if you got some business
He's
issues,
a great businessman.
yeah, you can't. Yeah,
You can't take away from what he does on the mic. But if you actually look at his impact on hip hop, though, outside of what the mainstream did for him,
yeah.
what is he actually giving back to hip hop?
Yeah.
Outside of behind the scenes stuff.
But see, you know, the thing that screws everything up is M would get the recognition that he would deserve if he wasn't white. No, they don't want to give it to him simply because of that.
Yeah.
Just because of that. It's not because what he talks about in his music
No.
or in his music or what he does. Simply just because he's the white dude in rap.
Now, could that be going the other reason where Jay is brought up so much because he's black? If M and
It's
J
a
were,
good
if
question.
M and J were reversed,
It's a good question because, like, I agree with Rakim said. If Eminem was black, he'd be the freaking Muhammad Ali of rap.
oh, he would be. He would.
No, no, no one would.
Taking
No
disrespect.
one would. No one would argue against it whatsoever.
No.
It's because for some reason a lot of people still have an issue. It's not that M's good. You're mad that the white dude's been so good for so long.
He's 50. He's at the top of his game.
Exactly. He's 50 and he'll out rap 20-year-olds like it's like water.
You still do this now. If you're talking about the greatest, I had this conversation with somebody the other day, and they were asking why M was the greatest, and I was breaking it down because he was saying the guy actually said LL Cool J was the greatest of all time. He was saying if he would have stayed rapping and everything else, he would have actually been the best. But I broke it down. It's like you can say that and have the feeling, but when you're actually talking about the greatest, you have to break it down to what they actually brought to the game, what they do and are still doing.
I mean,
He tried to say M was the '90s best, and I'm like,
no, he's
no,
not.
he's the greatest of every genre because he's been doing it for decade
It's
after decade, and
it's
he's still doing it.
the reason why people say he's the best of the '90s. He got all his hits earlier in his career.
Yeah.
He got M got the commercial hits. He doesn't need them anymore.
And
They're there.
the other argument was that no big guy would want to diss him to go after him. I was like, yes, because of what he did to cannabis.
Yeah,
He destroyed a legend early on in his career,
career. Yeah,
where everybody was like, I don't want that smoke.
that's why no one wants to touch him.
If it wasn't a guy like cannabis when he destroyed first, I think more guys would have tried to go at him. It was where, let's be real, at the time, cannabis was a legend in the game.
Yeah, you don't hear
Like,
anybody talk about him now.
You don't want to. He wasn't a guy that you really wanted to mess with back then. And he only messed with Eminem because he thought he was ghostwriting for LL.
Yeah.
And M didn't want to destroy it.
Yeah, he
He
didn't.
had too much respect for the legend.
Yeah.
But Cannabis kept doing it.
It's when you get disrespectful though.
Mhm.
You can't just
It
you
was
can't sit around being disrespectful and expect people to not respond to you.
It was Benzino. He didn't want to go after the magazine
No.
because it was a hip hop icon.
Vito kept
M
talking.
didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
He actually had more respect for the legends and what
Eminem
came
just
before.
leaves him. Eminem minds his business, and people just want to attack him because he's Eminem. Like literally.
See, Lupe was so much under the radar.
Yeah, he's yeah.
Because mainstream was promoting Jay so much.
Yeah.
And M was fighting to just get his name there.
The more I've listened to Lupe, I see why people have him in their top 5. I get it. Because his references, his cadence, his schemes,
it's everything.
It's really well put together.
In my opinion, he's right there with M for me.
Like, yeah.
With his pen, dude.
It's the true hip hop.
Yeah.
And and these days a lot of people are missing what true hip hop is.
Yeah.
And this is one of them.
And a lot of time when you get caught up in the debate of who the greatest is, people really fall into who they grew up listening to. It's just they don't want to take into account of someone they don't like listening to.
There will never be an official GOAT list.
No, there won't.
It never will be.
It
doesn't matter how far, like 100 years from now, there'll never be an official. It's all people's opinion.
Because any official list that would have to be based around numbers.
Yeah, like mine's biased.
Yeah.
I'll openly admit my GOAT list is biased because it goes by what I've listened to and what I like.
Mm-hmm.
It's biased. 100% I'll admit that.
100%.
Yeah. You're not going to put someone you don't like in your GOAT list. It's like it doesn't make logical sense.
Honestly, yes. But you will if you're actually looking at it from just the hip hop.
If you're looking for like the technical aspect.
Exactly.
I can understand that.
We've done before.
Yeah.
We've made a technical list.
Yeah, I can understand that.
But when you start talking about technicality, Jay drops a couple notches when it comes to technicality.
Like there could be argument that Cole's a better rapper than Jay.
Exactly.
There is an argument for that.
And because of that argument right there, which is what has been dropping Jay in my mind slowly.
I think Jay needs another album.
It's because
even though he's already done 13 of them.
He has, but what has he done since he's hit 50? You know my point? M's dropped a fire album. With double, 2 albums actually. At 49.
Yeah.
Jay's living on name recognition alone right now. He's still got the voice too.
And he's
And
got
the speed. Oh my god, the speed went it's way
Yeah.
faster.
Yeah.
How?
I see what you're saying.
How does that happen?
I see what you're saying.
It's the love for hip hop, man. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, Jay, the vocals on Jay, you can't take that. He's got the voice for hip hop.
Yeah.
That's what it does. But now arguments are coming into play how you can drop Jay. You don't really have arguments how M can come down.
Yeah.
You have plenty of arguments to keep him up there. But there's so many arguments to drop Jay now.
Yeah.
It's hard to admit that.
Yeah. It's like
it's hard to say that.
Like if you got a Mount Rushmore, you put in Jay like
he's gonna be on Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
But I think Lupe is forcing himself to be on that.
To me, when it comes to technical rap, if you don't have Eminem in like your top 5, like in consideration,
I don't know what the hell you're listening to.
Like I don't see how you can say M can't rap. I never understood how someone could say that.
Those are people that are just looking at skin color.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Anybody that says M can't rap,
you're just looking at skin color, and
it's the same way. If anybody that says Jay-Z can't rap,
yeah, like
you're stupid.
Like
I mean, you're not looking at the skin color. You're just being biased because you don't like it.
Yeah,
it's stupid.
It's just crazy.
It's like saying Game can't rap.
He can rap. He's just not the best at it.
Exactly. Game's not making anybody's top 10. Except for his fans.
Yeah,
Especially what he pulls.
Like, don't get me wrong, I like the game. He can still rap. But he's not my top 10.
K-Dot want stretch marks. I wanna own everything that's west of the best parts. Crit everything from the legs down. Mickey Facts everything where the neck starts. Necklace, head, heart, go. Get set, mark, up. Turn the mics up. like a nigga rob Fight Club. And the funds came through to indict us. But there's an inside job to decrease the supply, then turn around and drive all the price up. I be speaking it right, but it's hard to believe that people still believe that Jesus.
Nothing.
No, I'm trying to answer.
I get that, free moves.
No, you got I would say there are still '90s rappers who make who still record. It's just the fact that
How many '90s rappers right now drop a song and are going to be have a chance of going Billboard #1 outside of M and J because of name recognition? How many '90s
yeah,
rappers? Even if Wu-Tang Clan came and dropped a new song that nobody's ever heard,
only their fans are gonna listen to
my
it.
point. And Wu-Tang is goats when it comes to groups. Even if LL Cool J
Yeah,
dropped a
only
song
LL's
right now,
fans are gonna listen to it.
you see what I mean?
M's fans will listen to it too.
It's not just, but M drops a song,
Ev-
the
Every
world listens.
Because everyone wants to know the most disrespectful thing he's gonna say in it. That's why. It
That's,
it like I've seen you have people who hate Eminem, but as soon as he drops a song, they
Buster,
listen to it because they want to hear what he's gonna say.
even Busta wouldn't drop, even wouldn't be able to get that high. He'd probably make the Billboard top 10 because it's Busta.
I'm I just think when it comes to like filters, M is the most unfiltered rapper. He just didn't care.
No,
He didn't care.
he held nothing back and didn't give a shit.
Yeah, he just didn't care, and that's what skyrocketed him up. He did not give a crap.
He frowned on himself.
Yeah,
Posts.
if you make fun of yourself, no one else can come at you.
Exactly.
Like,
Or you make it really difficult.
yeah, you like
Why? Oh Lord, I be speaking it right. It's hard to believe that people still believe that Jesus is white. Alright, oh Lord. But back to the mentally. It's not about natural ability. You would think that Cap took a shot on the Statue of Liberty. Goddamn. It's like
Wait, what?
You would have thought God took a shit on the Statue of Liberty.
yeah.
Okay, that's his part.
That's different.
Yeah.
trapped in the memory. Untrue facts where black is the injury. It makes me want to snap, just slap me an enemy, then go into the back and just rap to infinity. Fuck.
Did it say untrue facts that black is an injury? Is that what he said?
Damn. It's like we trapped in the memory. Untrue facts where black is the injury. It
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah. Wow.
Black is an injury.
Wow.
What does that mean? I'm lost in that one.
For being black, you have an injury, you're already held behind. You're fighting hurt.
Okay. Okay. That makes sense, yeah.
Damn.
makes me want to snap, just slap me an enemy, then go into the back and just rap to infinity. Fuck. Be more like chance. Solo acts be more like bands. Adversaries be more like fans. BDs and GDs be more like fam. I'm just fine for the summer. Women lie, men lie, and everybody lie about the numbers. Hard to be smart when the only thing on your mind.
Everybody lying.
Everybody lying about the numbers, man. Everybody be lying.
Because in the digital age, it's so easy to purchase views
Yeah.
and subs.
Let's talk album sales when there was no that's that's one thing that I think is so interesting about rap nowadays. People want to say, "Oh, well, look how many streams this artist got." Look, I'm like, okay, I get it. Streaming, it's more convenient. Let's
many
talk
buys?
album sales when Apple Music didn't exist.
Right.
When Spotify, who
Even
had a
now we're streaming. How many digital buys were there?
like
How many times did you
how
play the
many
song?
people went into Walmart and bought the physical copy of the album?
Well, even now, how many people go into iTunes and purchase a song, not just listening to it?
Exactly. Yeah, true. Let's talk physical. Let's talk actual
Let's talk
album
purchases,
sales.
actual purchases, not just
Streams.
plays.
Yeah,
Because if they actually went back to actual purchases,
there's a big difference.
how many numbers would go right into the crater with people?
Yep, there's a big difference, man.
Because even Taylor Swift's numbers would go skyrocketing down.
Yeah, when
She streamed a lot, but how many people are purchasing?
exactly. No one wants to spend money on music anymore.
That's the thing.
That's the problem.
It's when people go and spend money on the music, that's because of the artist.
They actually are a true fan of it.
Exactly. So honestly, I wish we, especially when it comes to giving out awards, get away from these actual clicks and
Let's go to album sales.
let's go to actual sales. Let's go back to
Yeah.
how many are actually getting people to purchase the music, not just streaming it where advertisers are pushing it up there where you're getting the ads.
Fair
I
enough.
remember that.
Talk about how many CDs and tracks were downloaded from.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
for real. For real.
Because we don't want to pay for music. We want to do it.
Yeah.
We just really want to pay for it.
I'll listen to the album, but I'm not gonna spend money on it. You're not a fan.
But honestly, every time Eminem drops, I'm gonna go pay for it.
Yeah, I want to. Yeah,
You see what I mean with that? But if Machine Gun Kelly drops a song, I'm not gonna go buy it.
fair enough. Fair
You
enough.
know what I mean?
Fair enough.
Down from a thumper. I know I'm weird, but nigga, it's real. Better to hear it from a nigga like Lou before you hear it from a nigga like Trump. Talking to a nigga like you. Hold up, turn the mics up. Like a nigga route Fight Club. And the fuzz came through to indict us. But as an inside job to decrease the supply, then turn around and drive all the price up. I be speaking it right. But it's hard to believe that people still believe that Jesus is white. Oh Lord, I be speaking it right. It's hard to believe that people still believe that Jesus is white. Alright, oh Lord. Yeah. Drogas. Yeah. In stores now. And we going on tour too. Leon. YV's on the way. Indeed. Oh Lord. Now I'm talking about.
I think some do, Alina.
Honestly,
I wouldn't
yes.
be surprised.
Well, back in the day when they were only going off physical copies, there were artists that would buy a shit ton of copies and give them out for free.
Yeah. Just to make it look like.
Like their albums were up there.
Yeah.
But you see, that's why you'd have to start looking at when you do purchases, it would have to be individual purchases, not a single purchase that counts as many purchases. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
One guy can go buy 1,000 CDs, and that shouldn't be 1,000 buys. That should be one buy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If one person's buying 1,000 CDs, that should be one buy.
One buy. Yeah. If you bought 1,000 doesn't mean you.
Even if you had 4 different people buy 4,000 CDs each,
That's still one buy.
that should be 4 buys.
Yeah. 4. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. 4 buys. Yeah.
That should only count as 4 to your total, not 4,000.
Another one, Lupe. All right, everyone. That's the video for today. Like, comment, subscribe, blow us up. Y'all know what to do.
Thanks for stopping and spending some time with us today. Hit that notification bell and give us a share because it does help the channel out.
Please and thank you.
And thanks for watching.
Hey, we'll see y'all on the next one.
Later, y'all.